17:24 right here on the King Suite on Metro FM, and it's time for us to go into one of my favorite features right here on the show.
Take me to the future on the King Suite.
Yep, and let me bring it up to speed firstly. The big buzz around the tech space right now is that Stellenbosch-based fintech startup Paymenow has concluded an initial equity investment round with Via Media for a 4 million rand equity stake. That's definitely big news. And let me tell you more about Paymenow. They offer financial inclusivity through a responsible early access to wages platform enabled via a secure mobile app developed specifically for the South African market. And Paymenow uses gamification to drive financial education and inclusion amongst its users. And they're working with SA employers to help move South Africans out of a vicious debt cycle and into a savings mindset. Big news indeed.
Yeah.
And to tell us more, we are joined here by our guest on the line, South African legend and head of business development at Paymenow, Bryan Habana. Welcome to the show, Bryan.
Spectacular, DJ Nev. Thank you very much for having me. Brilliant to be chatting. Everything tech.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I need to ask you firstly, for somebody as confused as I am, what exactly is gamification?
So gamification is a way of allowing people to in-app do something in which it improves their score or gaining points, and in so doing, improve their actual usage of the app. So I think for us, it's really exciting to know that you're incentivizing people to actually do something in-app, which then gives them, more access to things, like a greater percentage of their percentage that the employer has given them, and also lower and reduce fees, which is really exciting and incentivizes people in-app to actually do something to get more access.
Okay, and I opened up talking about the 4 million rand equity stake with the Via Media. What does this deal actually mean for Paymenow?
Yeah, I think it's a really strategic investment. Obviously, our seed funding or angel funding round, and partnering with a very big ecosystem like Via Media that comes with a lot of support structures, and definitely been giving in terms of operating expenses over the next while, to look at scaling, and doing a lot more, potentially employing one or two more people within the Paymenow group. So it's really exciting. It is also a very strategic partnership in working with extremely intuitive business people in and around South Africa and hopefully Africa, and in so doing really validate the product that we're looking at doing for a business with good perspective.
Wow, amazing. Bryan, tell me, what brought about the decision, in fact, for this service to come about?
So it is a global trend that myself and co-founder Dion Nobriger went to go see two of the market leaders in the UK with towards the end of August last year. And we had the initial idea of essentially white labeling their products and bring it to the South African market. After those meetings, we definitely saw it wasn't a straight market fit. And because Dion and a couple of other directors had a lot of experience and knowledge within the tech development space, we sort of said, okay, well, let's do this, but based for the South African model, where our lower LSM people are, being potentially sold exorbitant fees in the microloans and payday lending environment, and allowing them not only to get early access to a very monthly cycle that we have in South Africa. In developed markets, there's bi-monthly salary runs, there's weekly salary runs. So, in this monthly cycle that we have, to be able to allow people who are working extremely hard for their employers to get access to a percentage responsibly of their already earned wages. And I think for us, the idea came about because it is a global trend, but not really market specific. And we've now built this product, which we really feel ticks all the compliance elements of the legal requirements in a very easy, simple to use process that it gives the employer a real opportunity to give them employees a benefit and financially empower themselves.
Okay, so for somebody now understanding gamification, understanding the deal, also understanding why there was a need for this kind of service, and they're now asking about the actual technology. How do we explain to them how the app actually works?
So the app is so easy. It's a web-based app. We have rolled out on the Play Store. We're busy doing the iOS store. It is literally as simple as going on to www.paymenow.app, logging in, registering, and if your employer has agreed to sign on to the Paymenow platform, it is readily available, and the process is so simple, it's so easily explained, and we've had some fantastic numbers of potentially only showing just about 8% of the staff and having an uptake of 45% in month one with our first client. So it is that simple and really basic and easy to use. And like I say, we're looking at potentially adding on value-added services in the near future. But the actual financial responsible education, is something we're extremely proud of. Steering yourself from that green tier all the way to gold, which gives you a greater access to more percentage that your company has agreed to, and also reducing your fees, quite a lot.
Amazing.
Okay, and then for somebody that's hearing this now and is totally interested, where do we send them to find out more information?
Well, they can go to www.paymenow.app. We've got a contact box that they can get in touch. Obviously, for us, this is something that has to be implemented at employer level. So even though the employees would really want it, it's a B2B2C offering. And again, it's about understanding that it's not a loan. This is a salary advance that's giving people access to what they're already earning. So it is an employee benefit done responsibly in allowing companies and entities to really give their staff that financial empowering ability to potentially not continue asking for loans, early salary advances. It is salary deductible, but it is a B2B2C concept, and we're getting great traction. Not only have we had the great news about our seed funding, but we got accepted into a global fund this week that is sort of accelerating our program, as we look to expand not only in Africa, SADC, into the whole of Africa and Latin America, but sort of gives us that backing that we so vehemently looking for from a business for good elements. So, the employers can definitely get involved. You're probably looking at your HR head or your CFO, depending on, who makes that final decision. But we're really excited. We've seen some great uptake in the course of this COVID pandemic, and we're really excited about the platform.
Thank you so much. Bryan Habana, Head of Business Development at Paymenow, sharing with us the wonderful news of what they're actually up to out there and how important it is in the business cycle. Very, very cool stuff.
Amazing stuff you're doing out there.
Have you sent your